everybody, welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac Wrath of the Lamb version 1.48 Platinum God Golden Egg of Turd Edition. Anyway, we are going to get started here. Feels good to be back. I'm going to random Maggie. You know what? This sets the pace for what could be a nice little like laid back run. I'm going to talk about what I've been dealing with lately because basically since I've been moving here, there's only been 3 Isaac episodes, and those Isaac episodes had crazy desync. I probably shouldn't count my chickens before they hatch here, because I don't know if this episode will not have desync. Again, this is as much a test as anything else. But basically, full disclosure here, I've pretty much moved to Vancouver, at least temporarily, for the next couple of months. And as soon as I got here, I started recording some Isaac. The computer, I knew the specs before I got here, but it turns out that it just wasn't up to the task, basically, of recording Isaac. For whatever reason, you know, XCOM recorded perfectly fine, FTL recorded reasonably well, but Isaac, of course, the graphical performance powerhouse that it is, required a little bit more stuff. So we did some upgrades to the computer, like I bought a new video card and a new processor, we installed it, and while installing it, at some point we borked the motherboard, bought a new motherboard, new power supply, so basically picked up a whole new computer here over the course of the last week, and I'm excited to be able to actually get back to, like, my standard schedule of recording. I mean, that's the reason, like, I hadn't been doing much Isaac except Vintage Isaac, which for whatever reason doesn't have desync due to the different kind of recording process. And beyond that, getting back into, like, actually playing new games and doing Let's Look Ats and things like that, now that I know that the computer is probably capable of handling it in terms of performance. I mean, this is not as good as my computer back home, which is not, like, scrapped or anything. I'll be getting back to that eventually as well, or bringing it out here. But in any case, just for specs, I believe we bumped it up to an AMD Phoenix, or sorry, AMD FX 8150 8-core processor, which was, like, primarily pretty cheap, but also, you know, quite good for what we need. We should go to these item rooms now that we actually have some keys. We popped in an AMD, clearly I'm the absolute best guy to be asking for computer stuff. We popped in a Radeon HD 7850, which is like a 2GB video card, and beyond that, oh man, really? Doctor's remote? I guess that beats Yum hard, but we'll see. Yeah, and beyond that, you know, I don't know if anybody cares about the motherboard and the power supply. We basically got the cheapest ones available that supported our needs, because the freaking power supply in the old machine was only 600 watts. While installing the video card, we're like, oh shit, well the video card takes 500. CPU takes 125. We got some problems. Anyway, it's all been sorted out now. I'm sorry for that 3-minute interlude of my tech problems, but that's why, if you've noticed some changes, or some absences, or some lapses in Northernlion programming, that's why. Although I have been doing my best to keep it at the 2 to 3 videos a day, now it should be absolutely no problem, whereas before it was a mad dash. I mean, we went back to the days where basically rendering an XCOM video or an FTL video took like 5 times as long as recording the video, so, you know, oh, that was bad damage for once. Normally, on my old machine, an XCOM video that was a half-hour long took like 15 minutes to render, whereas on this machine, it was taking upwards of, you know, 2 to 3 hours. So this should definitely, basically allow me to get back to the levels that I was at before, which feels good, man, because it's been a little bit of a stressful couple of weeks, but I'm glad to be back. I missed out on so many great games that I need to get into for sure. I need to check out Hotline Miami. I know people are freaking out about it. Play some more Retro City Rampage as well. But yeah, of course, that's the Northernlion channel in a nutshell. I go on vacation to Quebec City for a week, and, you know, the day before I go, Dishonored and XCOM come out. Well, I'm gone. Hotline Miami, Retro City Rampage all come out. Games I've been waiting for a long time. I've got to stop taking so much stupid damage here. This is a big first floor. We got the Fool card that takes us back to the spawn room. I don't know that this is ever going to be useful for us. What is this? This is Sister Maggie. I thought it was a little chat for a second. What can I say? It's been a while since I played some Isaac, so we are going to make our way to what is hopefully the boss room now. You know what? I guess 4.5 minutes, 5 minutes. It'll probably be like 6 or 7 by the time we actually finish this floor. We might as well just use this and move us 2 rooms ahead. Oh my god, the mouse pointer's been there the whole time. Apologies. Again, just getting back in the saddle as the lead singer of that Australian rock band sings in his song. And of course, by Australian rock band, I'm talking about INXS. So if we come up here, hopefully boss room in a second. Yes, perfect. Now, I am trying to go into these red chests. We've had pretty good luck with respect to bombs here, so I don't feel like I'm wasting them necessarily. Exactly what I was talking about right there. And those red chests could potentially pay out with the deal with the devil item. Or they could teleport me to the deal with the devil where I could get a forget me now, which I actually do want. I'm gonna abandon Doctor's Remote, take the forget me now. It cost me 1 heart. But we'll see what we get from these 2 bosses, then I'll go do this floor all over again. And we could potentially set up for what is going to be a great or awful run here. We'll see, though. I mean, Doctor's Remote and Yum Heart, which is what I'm leaving behind, not really that big of a deal. Items I would have been looking to get rid of anyway, so let's go crazy. And especially the option to get extra treasure on floors as easy as the ones that we're on is beautiful. Like a Forget Me Now on the Cathedral is maybe a little bit scarier than a Forget Me Now on the basement. Now, I don't know if we'll go to Basement 2 or we'll go to Basement XL or what happens there. But we'll see. Because I would love to get another 2 treasure rooms, but I don't think that the Forget Me Now works like that unless we get incredibly lucky. Or if we get to the Basement 1, then it'll functionally be the same, I guess. But anyway, we'll see. So we're going to start with a Code Hanger here. And then we'll fight our second boss. So at least we're getting some stats upgrades. Might not be health, might not be damage, but it's okay. We're going to get either damage upgrade or another familiar here. So to restart on the very first floor with 2 familiars that are fairly good. I mean, Sister Maggie, I believe, does more damage than Brother Bobby, but that might just be me projecting. So we're going to have a fairly decent time doing damage here, at least. So we're just going to keep this up. Wish I had my D6 available because I would have re-rolled the shit out of that Doctor's Remote. Anyway, we get Little Steven. We get a deal with the devil, which gives us 9 lives, which I don't really want. But then we're going to Forget Me Now. And we're just going to spawn here on the cellar part 1. So we're basically just restarting the game at the 7-minute mark here. Something, of course, I'm very familiar with, having had so many failed runs in my past life. Come on here, buddy. He took kind of a sneaky route around, but that's okay. We have so much damage here relative to where what you normally do on starting the first floor. We're going to have homing shots as well. So Little Steven is basically just an extension of ourselves right now. We're also firing pretty quickly because of that Tears upgrade we got. Anyway, so far so good. It's shaping up to be a fairly interesting run. Forget Me Now is an item that I used to really like, but I think it's sort of fallen out of favor in my circle a little bit, but I still, you know, if the time permits, it's pretty good. The reason I don't like it so much anymore is because basically you have to give up a spacebar item to use it, and that doesn't always work out for the best if you're only going to get 1 more treasure as a result. But this was an easy first floor. Oh god, no! Don't take, there we go. There is a shop, and maybe I want to go to that, because I do have 16, oh, Jesus Christ! Okay. Alright. Well, I guess that is going to mark the end of this run. That's super weird. Let's come back down here. We can get a key, but I just bought a key, so it kind of seems like a waste. We can get Bum Friend. Well, this is what we're gonna do. I don't know if there's anything we can do about this except just restarting. I've never seen this glitch before, so I guess we'll go to the or the curse room here, see if there's anything beautiful here. Troll Bomb. I was slightly faster than it. And a Spirit Heart. We'll go to the secret room. Maybe we can get a shovel or something. Well, we got a ton of money. And then we'll leave and we'll go back into that boss room, but otherwise we're gonna have to restart the run here. And if we're restarting the run, I might want to go as Judas just to kind of put some pressure on myself. Is there like a hidden trapdoor here somewhere? I don't think so. Well, that's really shitty. That was a good run. Let's exit back to the main menu. First time I've ever encountered that glitch, and we'll go over to Judas here. Reason being, we're gonna play some high risk, high reward, because we're already 10 minutes into this video, and I don't want to record like a 90-minute Isaac video that's just 6 failure runs in a row. That run, I feel like, was going so well, though. And maybe there's some kind of glitch with the Forget Me Now if you use it on an XL floor. I don't know. Certainly a weird one, but actually that is probably the weirdest and worst glitch we've encountered in the Binding of Isaac, because it actually destroyed our run. But luckily, it was only on the first floor. Anarchist Cookbook, garbage item, which we are going to be abandoning, of course. And, you know, why not just get into the thick of it here with our first boss fight? We're going to be fighting against the Widow. This is a quick-ass floor. Assuming we actually manage to survive here, of course. So we're just gonna hang out. Keep backtracking. Widow's gonna come for us. The spider generator there doesn't really worry me, because 2 more hits, Widow's gonna be dead. We'll kill this. We'll get the Cat of Nine Tails, which is really not what we needed to facilitate a good Judas run. You really want to get that HP upgrade, the first one, as soon as possible. But hopefully, you know, we come across a spirit heart or something over here. I could go to the shop, but I feel like that would be a waste of a key, considering my current situation where I desperately need them. And desperately need health from all the item rooms. Anyway, we're gonna shoot all these, just in case. Who knows, we come across a spirit heart. It does happen from time to time. I still can't get over that glitch. Like, I've never... I think I saw that on the Binding of Isaac subreddit before, but I just, like, glossed over it and was like, psh, who cares? Never gonna happen to me. It just happened to me! That's not the secret room? Well, that's really shitty, because that was my only bomb. And now we go down to the next floor. So let's work our way back over here. That 2 cents is meaningless to me without a bomb. We're gonna drop in here and enjoy the vignette as I take a sip of delicious, hydrating, life-giving water. Mmm, beautiful. Okay, so now we're on the cellar part 2, Curse of the Lost, which I believe gives... I mean, I should really look this up considering how long I've been playing the Wrath of the Lamb edition. However, I believe it just gives you a floor that's like as long as the next set of floors in the game. Like, cellar 2 will be as long as a typical caves or catacombs floor, I guess. So gotta watch out for these double spiders. Good thing with Cain is, you know, we are doing some pretty sizable damage, and Book of Belial, of course, recharges fairly quickly. So whenever we want to use that, we will be able to. There was a tinted rock back here, I believe, and that is going to be the key to our success. Please. Ideal, 1 spirit heart, 1 rock. 1 key. Okay, well that's fine too, because now we can go to the shop on this floor. Trying to look on the bright side. That is certainly a bright side right there. We didn't have to deal with any of those guys. And if I played my cards right here, I probably wouldn't have to deal with any of these guys either. But this one always weirds me out, because there's like this TNT barrel in the corner that can catch you by surprise if you're not paying attention. Anyway, Blastocyst worms, no chance. More bombs for me, which means more secret rooms. If we could ever find them. Although Curse of the Lost, I believe, changes the pattern for where the secret rooms can be too. I don't know, man. We'll see. Come on, Spider Bro. Spider Bro 2. The Electric Boogaloo. We cannot go into the curse room yet, because we need an HP upgrade. That's all I want from this boss. I don't want to fucking deal with the devil. I don't want brimstone or mom's knife. I want 1 or 2 hearts up. So we need like liver, relic, any kind of HP upgrade, any all stats upgrade like the Angel's Halo, SMB Superfan, anything like that. I would go crazy for. We got enough money for sure to at least make a go of it in the shop. We could find a good item for 7 cents, but at the very least, maybe we'll just find some spirit hearts for sale, or a spirit heart for sale, in which case I would be able to ensure my survival on this earth a little bit longer. Hopefully, anyway. But I don't know, with my luck so far, actually my luck hasn't been terrible except for that game-ending glitch, which I guess pretty much qualifies as awful luck. But with my luck so far, I wouldn't be surprised to find greed. You know what? Let's take it. Are you serious? Troll Engine's just sitting back right now. It's like, that's what you get when you fucking complain about your luck, you big whiner. Things can get much, much worse. So let's go left. What's wrong with my face? Hurt me more, mistress. Oh, God. There's the shop. I want to watch out for the fire, though. Okay. Calm down. There we go. We're alive. Shop. Sell hearts. Oh, thank you. Okay. Do we want another key? Not yet. I don't think it's necessary yet. And now I'm thinking, you know what would be cool? Whore of Babylon. Like, if we got Whore of Babylon right now. Oh, this room should not bother me as much as it did. But for a second, I was like, oh god, the fire shoots and there's spiders! 0 chance for success. Well, we're still alive. Book of Sin. We just keep getting these awful, awful books that do not replace our Book of Belial at all, or outrank our Book of Belial at all. Let's see what we got here. Alright, range upgrade. Does that compensate for the speed downgrade? Not really, because it's going to take us forever to get from place to place now. What else can we buy? We might at this point want to buy another key, but we'll see once we finish this room right here. HP upgrade. Everything else after that is just gravy. And we'll see what we've got. So we've got Gertie Jr. Again! Hardest fucking bosses we could possibly be coming across here. We're just gonna keep it up. Our Book of Belial should allow us to do a lot of damage to Gertie Jr. at the very least. But we can't afford to really get in its face too often. Now, people have told me if you just stand still when you fight Gertie Jr., you got a better chance of it just, like, deflecting off of you. That might be true. I don't know. I don't like to play that way, though. So we get... Oh, this is perfect, actually. Spirit Heart drop. Bandage. Tons more spirit hearts. I say we just go down to the next floor. And, you know, now that we have some actual health, like a buffer zone for when we get hit, I don't feel as bad about things. Although I really wish some of these item rooms would actually be effective and not just... Well, technically we got a range upgrade from the last one by way of that pill from Book of Sin, but... oh shit. Not good! If I had known this was gonna be... Oh, are you serious? I'm like too slow to dodge. I'm gonna die against Ultra Pride here, unless I use some bombs. His shots are impossible for me to dodge because I'm too slow. They just home forever. Jesus Christ, this is a difficult... Well, there goes almost all of the benefit for sure of getting the Band-Aid. This is such a pain in the ass. I'm gonna use all of my bombs if necessary. Oh, that one's not gonna hit. Alright, but he's gonna die. I think we're gonna succeed here, but we did lose like 3 spirit hearts. And possibly up to 1.5 red hearts. If we succeed, if we fail, we'll lose all of it, of course. What a dick move, man. Okay, so we got the left hand. That's something that we've already unlocked. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I guess maybe my save file is still kind of weird, but I'll work on that for a future episode. And we got a pretty fly. So I guess all told, we did get that HP upgrade we wanted, but it's disappointing to have to lose so many spirit hearts. And the red hand, you know, it's one of those items that I sort of like. People always tell me that it's great, but I've never really noticed too much of a tangible benefit from it, but we'll see anyway. We get a PhD, which gives us better pills. At least it's a passive item, and I'm not wasting basically an entire key and item room just to get an item that I have no interest in, like Anarchist Cookbook or Book of Sin. Before we fight our boss, we're just going to make our way back here. We would love to get another key, because, you know, we're missing out on shops whenever we don't have 2 keys. Every chest is a red chest now, so we'll see if they pay out for us. Well, this is good. Good pills, then. Another pretty fly, so we basically have a halo of flies. And we'll just carry this one with us. If it ends up being full health, it's Balls of Steel. That's pretty good. But we're going to save that for after the boss fight, so that we can take those spirit hearts down to the next floor with us. And now that we have PhD, I would actually possibly... Oh, shit. Possibly give up our Book of Belial to pick up a Mom's pill bottle. I don't know. No, yes! Okay, well, this is scary. I had to use Balls of Steel there because I got kind of trapped in the corner. This is not good play so far, I'll admit. Finally, we get a golden key. I've already used the key on this floor. But I guess beggars can't be choosers. Please just give me, like, a red heart. And not greed. Not greed. Everyone chant it with me. Not greed. Okay. Well, we have another key, which we'll probably buy. I would love to be able to afford the Nun's Habit, but we can't. But we might be able to, on the off chance, we pick up this bomb and find the secret room on our first chance here. Come on, don't let me down here. Alright. Okay, dollar bill. Nope, okay. Well, we tried anyway. That was my only way to get that Nun's Habit, so I think it was worth the gamble of, like, the 5 cents. 6 cents, I guess, technically, once I use the slot machine. Let's see if we survive past the Catacombs Part 1. I'm not feeling too strong about this. This has been, the troll engine has been strong with this one. Ultra Pride. Congratulations, you've unlocked the red hand, even though you have Platinum God. What else do we have? Oh yeah, that game-ending glitch, of course. So we're going to be fighting the Husk here, I believe is his name. And we should be able to kill this guy easily. He's one of the easiest bosses we could possibly fight at this point in our Judas run. Hoping, of course, that he gives us an HP upgrade, which would be fantastic for us. Not sweating too much, more high damage items, although, you know, Mom's Knife is always a welcome addition, even if it does cost us a little bit. Instead, we get the pill, or the coin purse, which gives us the pills. Which could be awesome or could be terrible. Speed up, that's good. Speed up, that's good. Now here's the interesting ones. We don't know what this one does yet. Health up, that's really good. And Pretty Fly, which is actually awesome as well. Now we have 3 going around us. So we're going to go down, again, enjoy this vignette. I'm going to rehydrate a little bit. Always hate when douchebags say rehydrate. You went for a 20-minute run, you don't need to rehydrate. You're just fucking thirsty. Just drink some water and talk like a normal person, you dingus. So we're just gonna back up on these guys. I wish they could hurt themselves with the bullets, but that might make things a little too crazy here. Maybe I wouldn't want that because of the chain reaction potential. So we do have an Eternal Heart, which I'm not gonna get just yet. Don't worry, I'm not crazy. I'm not gonna forget about it, hopefully. Instead, I'm just gonna pick it up once I know that I'm not at reasonable danger of losing it. Rainbow Baby's nice. We get another familiar. One of my least favorite familiars, actually, but at least it's something that's gonna do some extra damage and actually be more useful for us than a lot of the items we've come across recently. Although PhD has definitely been great for us so far. Really helped us out. And again, I'm just gonna wait until I get more spirit hearts, or basically kill everything on the floor until I go on any of these guys. There's a little slowdown there, but that's pretty standard for Isaac at this point. So we're gonna get these guys down. Got Guppy's head, which is another item that is interesting, but I think Book of Belial is gonna be substantially better. But we'll see what we come across down here. Thank you, Guppy's head, for helping me to kill this Larry Jr. a little bit faster. Although not as fast as I would like. You know what? This is actually worth a Book of Belial. We're at the point of the game where I can start not saving Book of Belial always for boss rooms. Because some of these rooms that we're going to come across are going to be harder than the bosses in all likelihood. Thank you, Gish Rainbow Baby. That was actually awesome. So if we can actually hit it a couple more times, maybe even one more time. Ah, come on! Well, there goes our Spirit Heart. Good thing I didn't pick up... Here comes our Spirit Heart. Good thing I didn't pick up that Eternal Heart yet. We are going to put a bomb here, and by using this bomb, we can see what's in this chest. Troll Bomb. Double spiders. Better than Troll Bomb, I would say. And we're gonna just wait on this Spirit Heart for now, until I figure out what we've got on the rest of this floor. Again, double spiders. So you take the good with the bad on those red chests, I guess. We got exactly the same room here that we just had a little while ago. Did manage to take out 3 of the Super Meat Boy wannabes. And another, well, a heart that brings us back to full health at the very least. And I don't... Ah, I picked it up. I didn't want to pick it up yet, but I did pick it up. I'm wondering, Book of Belial's got to be better for me than Guppy's Head. Guppy's Head is useful in its own right. It's an item that I have used into the late game, but it's not an item I enjoy using into the late game, usually. Okay, so we do have 2 Spirit Hearts now. The Eternal Heart is probably a safe pickup as we come close to the end of the floor. Just wanted to make sure I had as much health as possible, of course, to kind of cushion the potential of me taking some damage as we move along here. But this is okay. I think we're going to be fine. God, I hope there's no desync in this video. Help me out here, Camtasia. I tried to, while I was like figuring out if I needed to actually upgrade this computer or I could just use a different recording method for Isaac. I tried recording the game with Fraps, and it does work indeed, but it requires kind of a workaround to a certain extent. And I gotta say, wicked respect for those of you who actually record Isaac with Fraps. That shit is hard on your computer. Like, it was going like 10 frames per second consistently, and it would drop down to 1 or 2. So I don't know what kind of machines you beasts are running. We've got an 8-core over here. Mind you, not a great 8-core, but an 8-core nonetheless. Will this thing just not die? Okay, so we're fine. Just move over here now. I hate this room. And this is a room that comes up a lot in the Vintage Isaac episodes too. I guess I never really got too much better at it. Although at least I understand the methodology behind shooting these guys now. Let's try to sneak in like one more good shot. Okay, and I think one more will do it. Ah, thank you, Rainbow Baby. Saved my life there when I accidentally missed. Another bomb and scent. So we're doing well on bombs now, but keys are, of course, a problem, as they've been in a lot of videos, dating back to the very beginning, as I found out this week as I was recording those episodes. And finally, we have our boss room. Luckily, I don't have to do any backtracking to get that Eternal Heart. And I'm hoping for some high-powered upgrades here, because we haven't really gotten too much in the way of that. We're surviving here, and we're surviving okay. We're not quite thriving, but we're certainly not in dire straits. Yet, anyway. I'm just going to leave that green bomb there so it can actually do damage to Gertie itself. As you can see right there, that's pretty substantial. Also does a little bit of crowd control, which I like. Anyway, what I'm basically getting at here, I would love some more consistent high damage items as opposed to just Book of Belial, which is an inconsistent high damage item. Although I do love it, I'll admit. So even a Deal with the Devil, I think we're ready for it here. We do get an HP upgrade. Deal with the Devil is going to give us something beautiful. Shovel and 9 lives, both garbage. Down to the next floor it is then, where hopefully we will find a key, because we are in desperate need of one. This kind of looks like a Maggie run at this point. We are going to go to that red chest. I mean a Maggie run, pardon me. Whoa, that's awesome. That's really awesome. Now we're going to get a ton of Spirit Hearts. I mean, it looks like a Maggie run in the sense that I have a lot of hearts, basically. So we're gonna kill Lust. This should be reasonably quick and easy, and Lust will hopefully give us Poison Touch. It's an item that I enjoy having. This is actually a good pill, I remember. Yeah, range up. But Poison Touch is a great item, I feel, if you've got like a middling run and you're going up against Isaac and Blue Baby, because every time you get hit, provided you get invincibility from the Polaroid, you can run up, poison Isaac, poison Blue Baby. That probably takes out like 3% of their health, but that adds up if you get hit, you know, 5 or 6 times in a fight. Can make a big difference. Now, we're just gonna be extraordinarily careful here, because we've got some really asshole-ish enemies. There we go. That tarot card is inaccessible to me. That key is a lifesaver, though. And we'll see what we've got down here. Red chest. Why not give it a try? So we've got double spiders in addition to our usual foibles here. I will say, with respect to taking damage, there have been a couple of rooms where I fucked up pretty bad, but other than that, this one might become one of them. But other than that, it's gone pretty well. We should really have used Book of Belial a little bit earlier. That's okay. Yeah, other than that, I've been dodging reasonably well. It's that weird Isaac paradigm where I'd say like 50% of the time when I come back from an Isaac break, I do absolutely horribly. And then the other 50%, the other 50% of the time, I inexplicably do better than usual. Are these guys turning around even though I'm shooting them in the face? Because that's not what we agreed upon in the Isaac Geneva Convention of 2011. When I was introduced to this harrowing new brand of robot/zombie warfare. Oh, come on! I hit you! You have to keep moving straight! Those are the rules! Oh, I didn't think that was the end, actually. I thought there was one more group. Anyway, that tarot card, again, is not going to be something that we're going to worry about picking up. Instead, we'll come over here. And we got 3 leapers. Alright, moment of truth. Did we not get the bent spoon? Oh, no. I was thinking that was the last run. That would have been such a good run. First floor, we had... This is terrible. 2 familiars, sorry. Little Steven and Sister Maggie, and in addition to that, of course, also had, oh thank you Relic, also had homing shots of our own, which is a really nice setup. Mind you, it wasn't technically the first floor, it was the 3rd floor, but it was the first floor for the purposes of gathering treasure. So this is a surprisingly difficult room. This is a room that should not be this bad. The reason it is this bad is because we're not doing very much damage in our own right here. Luckily, Halo of Fly is saving us from taking more damage than we should take here by blocking a lot of these shots. Oh, come on, he was dead! One more, I think. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna check out our item room. That is not a game-breaking item. That is a garbage-making item. We're gonna put a bomb here. Don't move it! Don't move it! Oh, you dick, you tried to move it. Okay. I hate this room. That should not come as a surprise. We're just gonna try to take out the, Leaper first, then the Hearts. I don't want to use Book of Belial on this room. And I don't think I should have to. I hate this room. I hate this enemy. If we end up fighting Mask of Infamy here, I'm gonna be pissed. Luckily, we do have speed upgrades to a certain extent. But still, there we go. Okay, so we basically got a Guppy's Paw effect there. I probably will go to the... shop, just because I'm kind of desperate for upgrades at this point. Really need to get like a battery so I can have almost permanent Book of Belial. 9-volt would be fine too. Take 1 room off the charge time. Nun's Habit is not going to show up again because we already saw it in all likelihood, but hey. I don't know. I'm waiting for Superman here. Come on. That's a library, not a shop. Well, neither of these items are as good. If we had Poison Touch, I might consider going with the Book of Shadows, but as it is right now, we're just striking out pretty hard with respect to good item rooms. I guess we can't complain too much. Like, the PhD has paid for itself, especially when we got Mom's pill bottle. But a lot of other stuff is just not panned out the way that I would ideally like it to. Anyway, we're gonna see what we got going on here. We got another key, which is good, because we can use that on the next floor. If fighting Mask of Infamy, and it's a champion version, I'm not sure. Oh, it shoots homing shots like Ultra Pride. That's beautiful. Well, hopefully we can kill this heart soon. And hopefully we get a deal with the devil at this point, where we can actually get some items that improve our stats. Or the nail. I would welcome that too, to allow us to get some extra health going. Come on, this heart has gotta die. Maybe that's the trick with Mask of... Oh, I was gonna say maybe that's the trick with the Mask of Infamy champion. That once you kill the heart, the whole thing dies? I don't think so. Well, hopefully we're not going for a speed run here, because this is going to take us a long time. Oh, Gish. Thank you. That might be our lifesaver. Is it? Oh, fuck you, Mask of Infamy. If we can just pause it with Gish or slow it with Gish, find ourselves in a better position. Okay, get behind it. There we sort of go. I need to get him going the other way because the rooms are wider than they are long. Yeah, come this way. Don't be such a dick, you dick. I remember like the first time, actually like the first few times I fought this boss, I had either Brimstone or Mom's Knife or some form of piercing shots, and it was just like, why is this guy supposed to be hard? I don't understand. He's too fucking fast. He's a huge pain in the ass. It might have been technology I had, actually. There we go. We killed him. We got to deal with the angel, which I think we already got on this floor. But hey, I don't mind setting up these like consistent deals with angels, because we could get Sacred Tears eventually, or Sacred Heart. Anyway, Depths Part 2. Long run here, and not really that far. We are up to 15 cents now. We're going to be fighting Mom. I think we should succeed. I would be surprised if we didn't, provided I'm able to save Book of Belial. That was almost some really dumb damage on my part there. This is a tough-ass room, though. Obviously, these zombies are a problem, but we want to kill the bomb flies around the zombies if possible. But I kind of need them to float into my sphere of influence in order for that to happen. And I would love to blow up these bomb flies closer than that, so I didn't have to do that right there. But at least we got a bomb out of it, too. Alright, the last remaining zombie. Let's do this. Come on. There you go. Okay, so we're going to back it up here. This is my daddy talk. Oh, Jesus! I don't know if that was me on that one, or if these guys were, like, faster than normal, or the layout was a little bit weird. Maybe I should have taken action before I did. This is a tough room, and keep in mind, we're basically, pardon me, something stuck in my throat there. We're basically playing as Judas, base damage, except for the fact, I mean, it's still base damage, but it's base Judas from the start of the game, from the first floor, except for the fact that we have 6 hearts instead of 1. So, I guess the game is taking it super literally when I was like, I would just love some HP upgrades right now. Well, I did love the HP upgrades, I just wish I could have translated some of them into some stats upgrades of some form. Preferably damage. But anyway, there's still a chance here. We're not going to succeed on this run. There's absolutely no chance of that. Don't get your hopes up there. But there's still a chance of us at least doing something good. Obviously, I do not want to go to this boss fight right away. I feel like my best chance was taken away from me with that game-breaking glitch, man. Let's come down and around here. By the way, I should have mentioned this way earlier in the episode, but I am going to, I can't get to that. A lot of people have been telling me, Northernlion, check out this application, this EXE called Cheat, I think it's called Cheat Engine. I always want to call it Troll Engine. Cheat Engine. By using Cheat Engine, you can make your own Isaac runs, basically, make your own challenge runs, by setting the conditions that you want. I believe you can set your items, but I'm not sure if you can set like whether item rooms show up or things like that, but I'm gonna check that out for sure. Probably not in today's recording session, but I'll probably check it out later tonight, and maybe in my next Isaac recording session we can have some challenge runs that are actually like strictly enforced in the game, as opposed to before where I was like, well, I don't know if eating dog food is light side or dark side. But anyway, we'll see. For now, you're dead, I'm still alive, fuck you. I hate this room. No need to use Book of... Oh, God. No need to use Book of Belial on this room, but certainly... I want to use a bomb, like, right here. Well, I killed 2. At least that simplifies things a little bit. For a while, I thought that was going to kill all 5. No such luck, though. You're dead. How about this guy? You're hurting me, and I don't appreciate that. So much for me not taking very much damage in this game. But you know, man, this is a slow run. 35 minutes, Depths Part 2. I guess we did have like a 10-minute failure at the very start. I wonder what causes that glitch. If it's something to do with this like weird save file that I've got going on, or if it's something to do with, what the heck was I gonna say? Something to do with the fact that I used that Forget-Me-Now on like an XL floor, and then it took me to a non-XL floor. Something to do with the fact that I used the Forget-Me-Now on the basement, and then it took me to the cellar. I don't think that's it, but I don't know. I don't pretend to know the inner workings of the Binding of Isaac. Blue candle. We're gonna go with that. I hate to give up Book of Belial because it's been great to us, but the candle is gonna be way more consistent damage, as you can see. definitely going to be a more effective item for us. When I hear people say that they don't like the blue candle, it blows my fucking mind. It's like the greatest active item in the game that can occupy your spacebar slot. I feel there are situations where it's not the ideal item to go with. Oh, fuck that. There's situations where it's not the ideal item to go with, but in terms of like sheer damage output, candle's great. And it's also great defensively on those bullet hell bosses, of which Mom is not one, but oh well. So we're getting back to full health here, and actually a little bit over full health when we factor in the spirit hearts that we're getting from the relic. Candle gives us a shot at victory here. It's not a great chance. And I would love a substantially better item from the Womb Part 1, or Utero Part 1, depending on which one we come across. But either way, it at least gives us a little bit more offensive punch, which we lacked before. And you know, better late than never, I guess. If you've got to get a game-breaking item late in the game, I would rather do that than just not get one. That should be pretty fucking obvious, though. Alright, so I've explored the entirety of the floor. There's really no need for us to be down here. I haven't spent too much time in arcades lately. Mostly because I just find them, maybe a waste of time is a strong word, but not effective use of my time. A lot of the time. Anyway, the other thing that is possible, HP upgrade from Mom, deal with the devil on Womb Part 1. We pick up an awesome high damage. Obviously, you know I'm going to say Brimstone or Mom's Knife, but even at this point, the mark, the contract, or the pact, the deal, anything like that, pick it up, allow us to do some extra base damage, because we're going to hopefully rely on Relic to do, to give us a lot of, like, defensive power here. Or a lot of health, basically, if we're not... I'm being too vague with defensive power. By defensive power, I simply mean, like, staggering amounts of health. So people have told me with the candle, you can hit the elements of Mom while they're behind the walls. I'm not sure if that's true, but enough people have said it that I feel like it's true. I'm still taking some damage, but that's okay. We're gonna survive this fight. Get out of here! Maybe we're not. No, we're gonna survive this fight. I did lose some spirit hearts. Life's a bitch and then you die. That's why we get high, because you never know when you're gonna go. Oh, there we go. I'm not sure what happened there, but we'll take the HP upgrade. So far, phase 1 of my plan coming true here. HP upgrade, then deal with the devil on the next floor. Really wish we had a compass, but at least we have the candle. Oh shit, this is gonna be an XL floor. Don't do it. It's water sipping time. At the very least, yeah, we got the pink glitch. But the pink glitch resolved itself a little bit faster. So I don't know if we can get deals with the devil now. We'll definitely take that health up. But yes, I believe you might not be able to use that or get deals with the devil now. How I didn't take damage on that gluttony monster is beyond me. Must be that time of the month. But also I got lucky, so gross. So we're just gonna find our boss rooms as quickly as possible. Again, I've mentioned this for a long time, but XL floors have the potential to be really good, provided we find the boss as soon as possible. If we don't, then they have the potential to be really bad, because we're going to be exploring a ton of rooms. Super Sloth and Sloth, okay. Somebody up there must like me to be fighting this, like, chest difficulty room on only the Womb Part 1. Well, technically the Womb Part 1 and 2, I guess. The good news is, with all their bombs, they should be able to destroy some rocks, and if there's tinted rocks, I will discover them. Jesus Christ! Just relax for a second. What's the fucking hurry? Like, we can just hang out here for a while. This is a tough room. Oh, and it's getting tougher. Only have 3 hearts left. Come on, don't lose this on Super Sloth. Where's my Super Sloth? There we go. So we're... Oh, no! No. Okay, now it's just regular sloths. But, I mean, it was only one regular sloth at the point when I left the room the first time. But I feel less concerned now. There we go. Calm down a little bit. Much happier. He's dead. We get Bob's Rotten Head, which is garbage. Coming down here doesn't really gain us too much. I used a bomb rather than just walking into him because I'm concerned about my health right now, as you might imagine, given that I only have 4 hearts total. Seriously, no, I got hit by that? What is the range on this guy? He's got the greatest throat muscles of all time. Next to Heather Brooke. So we're gonna take this. Oh, okay. This is just not comical anymore. Stop taking dumb damage. You have the chance to turn this around. No one man should have all that power. Remember what Kanye West said. You're that man. You shouldn't have this much power. You should probably have more by this point in the game if you wanted to succeed. This is not good. I got trapped in the... What the hell? Okay, we still have 2 hearts. Thankfully, the spirit hearts are coming fast and furious. Vin Diesel. Okay, keep it up. Here we go. Now we've only got 2 of these guys. 1 candle, well placed. I thought would be enough to take them out. Maybe not. 2 was not even enough, but at least we got some extra hearts here. Now it's come down. The boss room could be down here, although it's looking increasingly unlikely. The longer it goes on without finding the boss, the more concerned I get that I'm gonna be here doing like 30 rooms before I find him. Or them, sorry, because we are gonna be fighting 2 bosses, which worries me as well. Hopefully we come across a full health pill at some point. Anyway, just keep it moving. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it. I'm not gonna keep going. But, oh, let's not sweat that guy so much just yet. Again, I've got enough bombs that I can just... Or I could probably just candle him in. Like a candle like this. Perfect, okay, so we'll pick up this key. Could be useful if we end up going to the chest, although I think for whatever reason this save file doesn't actually have access to the chest. Which would be shitty, but, you know, I'll take it as a small victory if the video just looks and sounds okay. So we'll just wait on this guy. There we go. Extra bombs. A path that could lead to the boss room. Possibly. And a brain dude. Or is this is the guts dude, yeah. I can't remember which one. One of them was new in Wrath of the Lamb. It was either the brain dude or the guts dude. Anyway. You are dead. I have more spirit hearts. Fuck you. This is not looking so great, but the balls of steel is always useful. Oh, well, we already lost one of them, but at least we got one in the first place. This could be our boss room, actually. We could get very lucky here. Thanks for the extra health. And over here we have a kind of difficult room, actually. Although, I think the green dude with his bombs can destroy some of the brain guys. Oh, I stepped on the creep. You can't destroy the other nub, which is a pain in the ass, but walking nubs, worse than the 2nd season of The Walking Dead. Lasers gotta go. Lasers gotta go. Oh, shit, okay. Keep it up. Backing around, backing around. The old dipsy doodle. That's the Northernlion move right there. Okay. So we're down to 3 hearts. There's our boss rooms. Really need something sweet from this first one if we are gonna make it here. We could probably beat Mom's Heart given this current setup, but it's gonna be close. Oh, fuck you, buddy. So shitty that he got a shot off before I could even do anything. Okay, so we're gonna be fine against Bloat. Just don't think about it. Don't think about the fact that he's the most dickish boss in the whole game. Don't think about the fact that these eyes are just constantly butt-fucking me. Okay, here we go. Drop some candles in. This is a good Bloat fight. There we go, he's dead. HP upgraded and Spirit Heart are something. No deal with the devil hurts a lot, and probably for our long-term chances is the worst thing that could have happened. But hey, we're up here against Mom's Heart now. Anything could happen. Don't die, just die. Thank you. Okay, now it's candle time. It's candle time, it's candle time. Anyone here watch Video and Arcade Top 10 when you were a kid? What a great show. Hosted, it's a Canadian, like, version of Nick Arcade, sort of, but they played, like, real video games and not some green screen bullshit at the end. The host was a dude named Nicholas Pickles. Looked him up on Facebook, now he's doing, like, morning radio in Toronto. And apparently, yes, it was his real name, as he said at the start of every episode. I don't know if I believe it, though. So this is a very slow fight for us so far. I want to save our candle and get into, like, a good rhythm. If I could kill Larry Jr. first, that would be nice, too. There we go, finally. Okay, here's our rhythm time. Thank you, that was perfect. That was also perfect. Perfection number 3. I think we got Chubb coming soon. Or Duke of Flies, yeah. Which is not a big deal, of course. And we'll actually have him, or Mom's Heart, continuously firing bombs any second now. Get down here. You are dead. Okay, let's give this a try. Chub and continuously firing bombs, which is great because it will kill Chub. Mom's heart will kill Chub, hopefully. Otherwise, we're just gonna back it the fuck up here. We're okay. Mom's heart very nearly dead. I believe Chub dies at the end of this fight regardless. Indeed he does. And I guess that's gonna be the end, so we succeeded here. I gotta properly import my save file. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but in any case, mostly this is just a test to see if the technical setup is now good, if I can still ramble for 45 minutes on a stream of consciousness that makes sense to almost no one. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.